Now at 10, our latest winter storm shuts down canyon roads and increases avalanche risk. What you need to know before you head to the slopes on a holiday Monday. Plus, 2 separate hit-and-run crashes in Salt Lake City overnight leave 1 man dead and 2 teenagers seriously injured. Now the police need your help to track down those drivers. And a massive January storm 30 years ago had Utahns digging out from under feet of snow. The whiteout of 1993 is tonight's worth watching.
Live from Utah's first TV station, ABC4 News celebrates 75 years.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Rick Aaron. Thanks for being with us tonight. Our latest snowfall has forced the Utah Department of Transportation to close canyon roads throughout the day and even close some backcountry areas as well because of avalanche danger. One day before that new powder is expected to draw thousands to the slopes on a holiday Monday. ABC4's Jared Jatanini joins us live from Salt Lake City with the pressing safety concerns. Jared?
Rick, well, several mountain areas across the state are under considerable or high avalanche warning right now, and crews are working around the clock to make sure everybody is safe. Video from the Utah Department of Transportation shows crews conducting mitigation work in Little Cottonwood Canyon.
Oh, I'm loving it.
All the fresh snowfall is reason for Katy Church to celebrate, but it also comes with a warning from the Utah Avalanche Center.
The second wave of snow that came down fast and furious, natural avalanches, some human-triggered avalanches, and some near misses. We've been dodging the bullet through all of these storms, so this is the time to start pumping the brakes again.
The Utah Avalanche Center says conditions can change quickly.
On a scale of 1 to 5, we're in between a level 3 and a level 4. More storms on the way, and we expect the avalanche danger to remain elevated the next couple of days.
Salt Lake, Ogden, Logan, and Moab are all under a considerable avalanche warning. Provo is under a high warning.
If we're headed into the backcountry, we need to stay out from under steep wind-drifted slopes. It also means we need to be prepared for our own rescue,
which Church says are all great reminders.
It's a little bit nerve-wracking, but if you stick to the trails and follow all the precautions that you're supposed to, I think you should be okay.
Now, as we head into a busy holiday Monday, all the fresh powder is very exciting, but as we just heard, dangers do exist, so it's very important to check the avalanche forecast on the Utah Avalanche Center's website. Reporting live, Jared Jatanini, ABC4 News.
All right, well, if you're heading out tomorrow, be it skiing, boarding, or whatever outdoor activity, meteorologist Nate Larson has what you can expect. Nate?
That's right, Rick. Yeah, we've got kind of a 1-2 punch with Mother Nature. We have another storm system moving in tomorrow. Let's show you just how much snow we saw pile up in the mountains today. So no wonder avalanche danger has been elevating as we've had a foot of snow in essentially the last 24 hours. Brighton picking up 24 inches from the storm total. This is from Saturday afternoon through Sunday evening. 23 inches at Alta, 21 Sundance, a foot and a half at Solitude. Snowbird, 16 inches there. We're just near there. We're looking at, again, more significant snowfall tomorrow, although it's going to be mainly across the southwest corner of the state as far as the heaviest snowfall is expecting, where we're expecting. We'll show you some of the winter storm warnings and advisories that have been issued for tomorrow, while we're just dealing with some lingering rain and snow showers across the state this evening. So you can see in the southwest corner, Cedar City, the Pine Valley, the Tisher Mountains also seeing some light snow showers continuing this evening. They will intensify into the overnight hours as another surge of moisture comes in from the southwest. And we're still seeing a few snow showers and some valley rain hang on in portions of west central, creeping into southern portions of the Wasatch Front. Not expecting much more to continue into the evening hours. Look how much moisture we've accumulated. So this would include rain and snow. Northeast Ogden Bench has picked up 1.13 inches of moisture. About 6 inches of snow was reported. Almost an inch in Orem, Centerville 0.89, Zion National Park 0.7, and Hurricane a half of an inch. We've got, again, more snow in the forecast. We'll kind of break down more of the timing with tomorrow's system. All the details coming up. Rick?
All right, thank you, Nate. Elsewhere tonight, 1 person is dead and 2 others are seriously injured after 2 separate hit-and-run crashes in Salt Lake City. Now, according to police, the first one happened around 2 a.m. on 700 East near 500 South, where a dark-colored Chevy truck was heading south and hit a 31-year-old man in a crosswalk and then drove off. possibly sustaining some front end damage to that truck. Now, the pedestrian who was struck died at the scene. Detectives are also looking for a larger dark colored truck, which they say hit two people near 13 South and West Temple around 5 o'clock this morning. Police say a 13-year-old and a 14-year-old were hit and dragged by that truck, which then drove off. The two teens were taken to a hospital with serious injuries. Officers are still attempting to track down both of those drivers. If you have any information on either vehicle, call the Salt Lake City Police Department. A father and son were shaken up, and a moose is dead following a collision on Interstate 84 yesterday in Morgan County. According to the county fire and paramedic service, they were traveling at around 70 miles per hour when their small SUV hit that large moose crossing the highway near the Taggart exit. The father called for help, saying his vehicle was disabled and that they were trapped inside. They were able to eventually escape through a window with no injuries. Wildlife officials say that moose can be as much as 7 feet tall and 1,000 pounds. This time of year, they often come down to lower elevations in search of food and water. A student from the University of Utah went home to Nevada for the holidays and ended up in the emergency room unable to move. ABC4's Annika Johns joins us live in the studio with more on this medical anomaly. Annika?
Thanks, Rick. 22-year-old Brian Maynard was home for his holiday break when he felt a stiffness in his neck. In an attempt to relieve that stiffness, Brian stretched his neck and heard a loud pop. Seconds later, Brian was feeling pain in his chest and head as a numbness spread throughout his body. His parents quickly rushed him to the hospital. On the way there, he lost all movement and had a hard time breathing.
I mean, a 22-year-old having a stroke that is healthy, no other problems, very physically fit, was baffling.
Brian suffered from a spinal cord stroke, and according to the GoFundMe page set up to help pay for his medical bills, this form of stroke accounts for only 1.25% of strokes. Brian is now at the Craig H. Nielsen Rehabilitation Hospital in Salt Lake City. Brian's mother also told us that he is determined to get past this so he can continue his degree in games at the U. He also hoped to regain control of his right hand so he can continue his love for drawing and goal to work in animation and gaming. Back to you, Rick.
Thank you, Annika. In international news, at least 68 people were killed after a Yeti Airlines plane carrying 72 people crashed this morning in Nepal. Here's ABC's Lama Hassan with the latest on the investigation.
Dramatic video showing Yeti Airlines Flight 691 coming into land, quickly swerving to the left and then crashing in a river gorge. The plane bursting into flames, witnesses calling emergency services after hearing the explosion. Crowds of people looking on as hundreds of rescue workers comb the wreckage, searching for signs of any survivors. The 15-year-old twin-engine turboprop was en route from the capital Kathmandu to Pokhara, a tourist town just 25 minutes away. We heard a loud thunder and reached our terrace to see what had happened, this witness said. We saw a lot of smoke and realized it was an airline crash and we rushed to the site. The aircraft was reportedly equipped with an old transponder and with unreliable data. It's unclear what caused the accident. Following the crash, Yeti Airlines cancelled all of its flights on Monday and Nepal's Prime Minister declared Monday a national day of mourning. All of Nepal's air carriers, including Yeti, are banned from operating within the European Union because of safety concerns. Nepalese officials say Sunday's crash is the deadliest in the country since 1992. Lama Hassan, ABC News, London.
All right, folks. Hey, we've got some clearing skies in St. George temporarily. We've got more showers filling in. I'll have the pinpoint forecast after the break. Stay with us.